Imagine stepping into a park just after a refreshing rain. The air feels fresh, birds are singing, butterflies flutter from flower to flower, and trees sway gently in the breeze. Everywhere you look, life surrounds you. Listen carefully. Every bird has its own unique call. Look around and you'll notice grasses, shrubs, towering trees, colorful flowers, busy insects, playful monkeys, and countless other living things. No two are exactly alike. The best way to understand nature is to observe it closely. Take a walk through a nearby park or garden and pay attention to the living world around you. Notice the shape of leaves, the colors of flowers, the texture of tree bark, and the different sounds made by birds and insects. As you observe, you'll soon realize that every plant and every animal is different. Some plants are tall while others stay close to the ground. Some animals fly through the sky while others crawl, hop, swim, or run. The more carefully you observe, the more diversity you begin to notice. Imagine trying to study thousands of different plants and animals without any way of organizing them. It would quickly become confusing. Scientists solve this problem by grouping living things based on features they have in common. Plants can be grouped according to the type of stem they have, the shape of their leaves, their flowers, or the kinds of roots they grow. Animals can be grouped based on where they live, what they eat, how they move, or many other characteristics. Grouping makes it much easier to study, compare, and understand the amazing diversity found in nature. Plants may seem similar at first, but a closer look reveals many differences. Some plants grow into tall trees with thick, woody trunks. Others are medium-sized shrubs with several branches growing close to the ground. Small plants with soft green stems are called herbs. Leaves also vary from one plant to another. Some have veins that spread out like a net, while others have veins running side by side. Roots can also be different. Some plants have one thick main root called a taproot, while others have many thin roots growing together in a bunch, known as fibrous roots. Each of these features helps scientists identify and group different kinds of plants. Animals are just as diverse as plants. Some soar through the sky, others swim through oceans, while many walk, crawl, jump, or climb across the land. Their bodies are specially designed for the environments in which they live. A camel survives in the hot desert by storing food and conserving water. Fish have streamlined bodies and fins that help them move easily through water. Trees growing in snowy mountains have sloping branches that allow snow to slide off without breaking them. These special features are called adaptations. They help plants and animals survive in their natural habitats, whether those habitats are deserts, forests, mountains, rivers, or oceans. Every living thing plays an important role in nature. Plants provide food and shelter. Animals help spread seeds, pollinate flowers, and maintain the balance of ecosystems. When forests are destroyed or habitats disappear, many plants and animals lose their homes and struggle to survive. This reduces biodiversity and affects the entire environment. Protecting nature means protecting every form of life that shares our planet. The next time you step outside, take a moment to observe the incredible diversity around you. Every leaf, every bird, every insect, and every tree has a story to tell. The more we understand nature, the better we can protect it for generations to come. If you look carefully, not all plants grow in the same way. Some grow tall with thick, hard, woody trunks. These are called trees. Their branches usually begin high above the ground, allowing them to spread out and capture plenty of sunlight. Others are smaller, with many hard stems branching close to the ground. These are called shrubs. Then there are herbs. small plants with soft green stems that are usually shorter than shrubs. Some plants cannot stand upright on their own. Climbers use nearby objects for support, while creepers spread along the ground. By observing their size, stems, and branching patterns, we can easily group different kinds of plants. Leaves are much more than green food factories. Look closely, and you'll notice tiny veins running through them. In some plants, these veins form a net-like pattern called reticulate venation. In others, the veins run side by side, creating parallel venation. The roots also differ. Some plants have one thick main root with smaller branches called a taproot. Others have many thin roots growing together in a bunch. These are called fibrous roots. These patterns help scientists identify and classify plants more accurately. The story doesn't end with leaves and roots. Seeds also help us understand how plants are related. Some seeds, like chickpeas, split into two halves called cotyledons. These plants are known as dicots. Others, like maize, contain only one cotyledon. These are called monocots. Scientists noticed an interesting pattern. Most dicots have taproots and leaves with reticulate venation. Most monocots have fibrous roots and leaves with parallel venation. Nature often follows patterns that make it easier to understand the living world. Plants are not the only living things that can be grouped. Animals can also be classified in many different ways. Some fly using wings. Some swim using fins. Others walk, run, crawl, hop, or climb. Scientists also group animals according to where they live, what they eat, how they move, and many other characteristics. Grouping helps us recognize similarities while appreciating the incredible diversity of animal life. Travel across the Earth, and you'll discover that living things change from place to place. Hot deserts, snowy mountains, dense forests, rivers, lakes, and oceans each provide unique conditions for life. The plants and animals living in these environments are perfectly suited to survive there. A cactus stores water in its thick stem to survive long dry periods. A deodar tree has sloping branches that allow snow to slide off during winter. Every habitat creates its own unique community of life. Animals also possess remarkable adaptations. Camels living in hot deserts have long legs and broad feet that help them walk across soft sand. Cold desert camels have shorter legs, 2 humps, and thick hair to survive freezing temperatures. Fish have streamlined bodies and fins that help them glide effortlessly through water. Every adaptation increases an organism's chances of surviving in its environment. Every plant and animal depends on its habitat for food, water, shelter, and safety. When forests are cleared or rivers become polluted, these habitats begin to disappear. As habitats are destroyed, biodiversity declines because many species lose the resources they need to survive. Protecting habitats is one of the most important ways we can protect life on Earth. Around the world, scientists, governments, and local communities are working to conserve biodiversity. Protected forests, wildlife sanctuaries, and national parks provide safe homes for countless species. Projects such as Project Tiger and efforts to restore cheetahs have helped protect some of India's most iconic wildlife. Conservation isn't just about saving individual animals. It's about preserving entire ecosystems for future generations. Take a moment to look around you. Every tree, butterfly, bird, flower, insect, and animal is part of an enormous web of life that has evolved over millions of years. The diversity we see today is one of Earth's greatest treasures. By observing nature, understanding how living things survive, and protecting their habitats, we help ensure that future generations can enjoy the same incredible biodiversity. The next time you step outside, remember that every living thing, no matter how small, has an important place in the story of life on Earth.